guys, my name is Nelly and I'm the Kenyan girl that does stories on sustainable development goals. So today is the day I show you what I did for Earth Hour. So as soon as it hit 8:30 p.m. I switched off all the lights in my house and I went to the street to see if any other people are aware that it's Earth Hour and what they did. And I took my family with me, so you might hear background noises. Oh yeah, there we are. It's 8:30. Okay. Everything off. Oops. Okay. Now we go out. Is I go around and try and convince the neighborhood to switch off the lights, but I don't know if that is going to work. I'm going to start with the night askari. Kuna kitu inaitwa Earth Hour. So Earth Hour ni time yenye watu wanazima lights kila mahali ku celebrate environment. Umeshaisikia? Sasa security light yangu iko on na nataka ku celebrate, inafaa kuwa from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. Can you please switch off my security lights? Uko nyuma na uko mbele. We celebrate and then 9:30 tutawasha. Okay. Sawa. Thanks. So that's my neighbor there, and for sure it's not off. Okay, so we switch off the lights for an hour in darkness to highlight the impact that humans are having on climate change, the use of plastic, and food production. So Earth Hour event was started, I think, in 2007 in Sydney. And so far it has grown and expanded to around 180 countries. So more than 180 countries worldwide celebrate Earth Hour. So today is the 30th of March, and that's when it's happening. It's going to run from 8:30 p.m. now to 9:30. Most buildings and landmarks throughout the world are going to be off to celebrate what nature has given us, to commemorate how everyone, companies, countries are supposed to unite together and make sure that we reduce the effects of climate change and how communities become climate resilient. It's also a time for people and companies and businesses to make a pact, make a pledge on how they're going to change their lifestyle in order to save the environment. So tonight, all the buildings, like I say, and landmarks, the major landmarks and most notable buildings they're going to switch off the lights. The Eiffel Tower is going to be switching off their lights. The Sydney Opera House is also going to switch off the lights. The Brazil Christ the Redeemer Monument is also going to switch off the lights. I am going to switch off the lights. I mean, we are more than 200 subscribers in here. I think it would only be fair for me to initiate the switching of the lights to commemorate this. Why do I care about Earth so much? Why is this date so important to me? Actually, this is another thing. I try to instill environmental education to my children, and I'm gonna ask my son a few questions. Come here, baby. What's Earth? A planet? Okay, so why is planet Earth important?
Because it has air and oxygen. Love for animals and people.
So what's your pledge this year?
I'm going to stop using plastic straws and use bamboo straws.
Oh, well done. And what's wrong with plastic straws?
If you use plastic, it will end up in the ocean.
Mm-hmm. And then what happens when it ends up in the ocean?
Fish die.
Why would fish die? Because they swallow the straws and then it chokes them.
What?
Yeah, and it takes many years for a straw to break down, so to disappear. So that's why we shouldn't really use. So what are the alternatives to plastic straws? You've said bamboo straws. Which other one?
Wooden straws.
Well done.
Now what do we do?
What we do is,
I know. No.
Okay. So this year, because I had to bring my whole family into this, so our pledge this year is we are not buying and we're not going to use any plastic straws. As I make films on sustainable development goals, a large part of it means that most of my stories, all of my stories actually have to talk about the environment, and this is about how businesses are changing their policies, how governments are changing their policies to also make sure that the environment is taken care of. There's something I read the other day. We are not saving the environment for the future generations. We only borrowed this environment from our grandkids, and then we're gonna have to return it. Now, when are we returning it? In what state are we returning it? So this year, my pledge is there will be no purchasing of plastic straws in my house. And not only that, but we will not be using plastic straws at all, even if they are offered to us in restaurants. So we'll just politely return it away. And if somebody cares to know or understand why we don't want to use it, then we will explain. Because this year, during Earth Hour, my family is making a pledge to suck responsibly. Bye. Thanks for watching.
Don't suck plastic straws.